Hey guys, Demon here. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for the amazing reaction I got for my previous video, which was how to pimp out your HUD. I initially thought I'll make a video just for my free company mates, but eventually I decided, you know what, I'll just post it up on Reddit, see what other people think. And the reaction has been very positive, so thank you very much. Today I thought I'll just make a quick video on my stage, which I created in my free company house. So let's begin the tour. This is my free company house. There is, well, it's nothing much to brag about. It's a nice, homely little place. We've got all our services here, and we've got a little lounge here with our orchestrion, which is like a must-have in every free company house right now. So in a couple of days, we're gonna have a FC Lotto, and I volunteered to set up like a stage, for the event to take place in. Now, when I say stage, I mean something like if you went for a theater or a school play, like a play stage. I was thinking of something along those lines. Now, in order to create a dramatic effect to the entrance, I mean, if this is going to be like an opening night in a theater or something, you wanna be a little bit dramatic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a dramatic person. But whatever it is, I thought that I'll take it a little bit further and let's mess with housing lighting. Now, I know most of you who have uh, any form of estate, like an apartment, private, private chambers, or even a house, you know that you can adjust lighting, and this is a pretty cool setting that you can mess with. Because what happens is it only switches off this light. It does not change the lights that emanate from objects that you've placed around the house. You see, like the I have a gill leaf counter here, and it still glows. You see, which is pretty damn cool. So on the event night itself, I will switch off the lights, and you get something like this. Now, what this does is it lets people know that the entrance is here. Make your way to my chambers. So, without further ado, let's enter my private chambers. All right. So welcome to my private chambers, guys. What you are seeing right now is basically a stage that I set up over the past few days. I just changed it a little bit here, added a little bit in there, and this is my final product. Like, I'm not going to change it anymore from this point onwards because I'm quite happy with what I've got. I've set up around about 18 chairs because that's how many people I think would be part of the audience at least. I have a pretty small free company, but I'd be amazed if anyone else shows up. If they do, I've got more chairs ready, which I'll just line up in the back. But I think this should be enough. So I've arranged the chairs like that. I've got I initially wanted to set up like a red carpet entrance, but this is the closest thing I could find, or the closest thing that I could afford to find. I mean, a lot of furnitures that are really nice in Final Fantasy, the housing furnitures, are extremely expensive. But I guess that's why they're expensive, because those are the ones that you really want, isn't it? Well, this one is quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but it's more in the affordable range, so I got it. I think it was around 2 to 300,000 gil. I bought it before, it was in my apartment. I thought I'll just bring it here. So now let's move on to the stage, which is the main topic of my YouTube video. Now, it's a normal stage. There's nothing extraordinary about it yet. With the light on, there's nothing much to brag about. But now let's switch off the lights. And you can already see there's a big change in atmosphere. I've left gaps at the edge of the stage. Like every corner, there's a little bit of a gap. The reason why I've put this is so that I could use lighting. You can see there are candles in there. I could manipulate more light because, like I said, when you switch off your estate lighting, lightings from objects still stay on. And I thought that, that would be a pretty damn cool effect. You could use any lighting. I'm using candles. You guys could use anything it is that you think would look nice. This is just my artistic take on it. Now, the other thing that you must have in a stage is a spotlight. And the spotlight, in my opinion, should always be at the very least in the middle. If the spotlight could follow you, that'd be amazing, but we don't have that yet in Final Fantasy. What we do have is indirect wall lighting, which I've set up right at these corners. I've put a Riviera partition there, like that, and I've tilted it in slightly so that the light would be facing me as opposed to my side. So, the shadows would be aimed backwards, as it should. And I've put the other one here, same exact style. So let's switch them on so that you guys can see the effect it creates. Now that is pretty damn amazing. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna lie. Like I was quite amazed like with the end result. I loved it, and I showed it to a few of my FC mates, and they liked it as well. And just by having a stage like this, the amount of ideas that they've brainstormed, the amount of events we could create just using the stage is pretty much limitless. Like you could do a lot of things with the stage. Um, that's pretty much what I want to show you guys. Leave a like if you thought you liked it. Leave a comment if you'd like to find out more, or if you'd like to give a suggestion. I'm more than happy to take in your thoughts. And till next time, my name is NutDemon. Goodbye.